뮤트로폴리스 약 제1장 발견. 사람
The Earth.
지구다.
Charming, isn't it?
매력적이지 않은가?
Very hard to leave when the big cataclysm happened nearly 3 millennia ago. The survivors fled to Mars. That's where I was born.
와서
And now, in the year 5000, we have come back. The adventurers, the academics, the archaeologists.
동물들도 있네. 어떻게 화성에?
We're here to solve the mysteries of this lost world.
비밀?
How's the expedition going?
Henry, just let me check. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. What was the question again?
흥미로운 유적이라도 나왔어?
Have you found any interesting artifacts?
Yes, a beautiful statue and a pair of vases. Luke says they could be more than 3,000 years old.
3,000 years old? You mean they're pre-cataclysmic? Total must be thrilled. The last time we found
근데
something
지금은
this old, the
몇
Vice
년인데?
team took credit for the discovery while Total went to get champagne.
Well, he's still not happy. He's been grumbling all morning. So stay on his good side, okay?
2880.
2880.
뭐야?
Logged. Sorry, what were you saying?
How's
교수님은
Total?
어떠셔?
Oh, I don't know. He spent all day muttering at the far end of the site. I offered to help earlier, but he asked me to leave because I was breathing too loud.
What's all that
집중하고
yammering about?
계시구나.
Back to work, everybody!
What are you
그런
working
거야?
on?
I'm logging the data Luke's gathering, and Micro is helping Max plumb the depths of the fissure. To tell you the truth, Henry, I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't want to mess up the first time Total takes me on an expedition.
Cheer up, Carlotta. You couldn't do more damage than Total usually does himself.
In 92, he got trapped inside a Sardinian sarcophagus he was studying.
We found him, fast asleep, hugging the mummy.
Really? Total told me you were the one who got trapped, and that he saved your life with his bare hands.
What? He tried to convince me it was Cobra. He said she got locked in with a bunch of venomous snakes, and he saved her using a tin opener.
Me? I was the one who noticed he was missing.
Good old Total. He likes to play the hero, but if he hadn't got stuck in that sarcophagus, we never would have found the inscription on the lid. See you
나중에
later.
보자.
I'll be here if you need anything. I'm really glad I finally got to come out on a dig.
Is everything okay?
If these readings are accurate, more than okay, Henry. The latest finds are 2 or 3 millennia old. We could be onto something big here. Sorry, Henry, I
약간
have to read the
측정기인가?
locator. 2438896.
2438896. Logged.
If you need anything, let me know.
구멍.
It reminds me of the holes I
심플하네.
dug in my mum's flower beds. I always knew I wanted to be an archaeologist.
마이크로.
Hi, Micro. Can I help?
Sorry, Henry. I need to focus on Max. He's pretty deep into the hole.
I could hold the rope for a while.
I can't pass you the rope. This requires maximum concentration. I can't let go until I'm sure Max has landed safely at the bottom.
But
그냥 가래.
it's so dark down there. Max is so brave. How will you know when he's on solid ground?
I don't know how I'll know. That's why I'm holding on.
What if you cramp up? That position doesn't look too comfortable.
I'm a professional. The key is to stay focused and to wiggle your toes a
근데
little.
저렇게 하면 다리 지날 텐데 여기. 여기 다리 지날 텐데. 여기도 그렇고. 이 사람이 아니네. 코브라가 사람 이름이었어?
These mushrooms are so small. I should leave them be.
근데 왜 얼굴을 가리고 있는? 약간 모자이크한 것처럼 눈을 가리고 있네.
Cobra,
Dijon,
do you really need to call me by my last name? Okay. Any news?
you're late.
I stayed up working really late last night. Total was sure there was a cross-shaped anomaly on the Chinese vase we found. In the end, it turned out it was just upside down. Never mind. Have you talked with base camp?
I made contact this morning.
Would you mind asking them? I'd like to know if they need anything.
Situation update, PJ. They say they're fine, Dijon. They're always fine.
최근에 찾은 것들을 목록으로 만들어야 하지 않아?
Shouldn't you be cataloguing the latest finds?
Don't insult me, Dijon. You don't need an archaeology degree to do grunt work. Let Carlotta do it.
Carlotta's busy.
Then you can do it. You don't look busy.
This is why you and I don't talk more.
얘는 왜 이렇게 표정이 저렇게 표정이 좀 안 좋네. 고고학자가 되고 싶었던 이유가 있어?
What made
말 안
you
해줄
want
것
to
같은데.
become an archaeologist? You don't seem very excited by the work.
The rest of you get way too excited. I'm good at this job, Dijon, and it pays well.
But why archaeology? You could make more money as a security cop.
Honestly, I thought archaeology would involve more action. At least it gave me a chance to leave Mars.
I always thought you'd be good in the army.
Yeah, me too. They wanted me to cut my hair.
Yeah, they're pretty old-fashioned. And on top of that, wait a second. Are we having a friendly chat?
No. No way. Stop trying to butter me up, Dijon.
Leave it, Cobra.
이렇게
The magic has
성격이
gone.
조금 안 좋네. 엄청 바쁘진 않은 것 같은데.
You don't seem too busy.
You're right. Should I be more like you? Wandering around aimlessly looking at stuff?
No, you should stay where you are. The lighting in this part of the cave enhances your natural scowl. I'll leave you
가볼게.
alone.
Finally.
The one in the
표정이 너무
middle is my
무섭게
backpack.
쳐다본다.
Here's my geological chronometer. Could be useful. And somewhere around here... Hey! Where's my trowel? Did someone take my trowel?
Why would I want your trowel?
We didn't take it. I don't even understand why you keep it. It's obsolete. Objectively outmoded.
우정사분 약간
I can't believe my trowel has disappeared. At least the geological chronometer was in there. I'll need it if I want to know how old something is. It's empty now. The geological chronometer was in it, and my trowel should have been in there too.
호텔 이 사람이 교수님인가?
No, impossible.
Sorry I'm late, Total. I overslept.
Henry, please, don't distract me with such trifles. I
교수님은
must
좀
solve this riddle. Days of work and we're still stuck in the wrong chamber.
This chamber is pretty interesting, isn't it?
Do you want to spend the rest of the dig on the wrong side of a door as promising as this?
산타
Well-
할아버지 같네. 산타 할아버지.
No, we must be in some kind of antechamber. Our finds have been mostly decorative, and that door, it looks important.
Precisely.
Why don't we just knock through the wall?
No explosives. We can't risk damaging whatever is on the other side. I'll wager this door is hiding something very, very important. There has to be another way. These
나름 보조를 해야
inscriptions, they're the key, but I can't decipher them. Speak, friend, and enter? No, nothing works.
통할 리가 있겠냐고. 이게.
I want a closer look at these inscriptions. The markings, they're very crude. I can't be certain, but something tells me these inscriptions aren't really ancient. Maybe Total is wasting his time. I should look for a way to test my hypothesis.
What's that?
Nothing. They're beautiful inscriptions. I better not say anything to Total until I'm sure. The last thing I need is him having a meltdown.
그렇게 대놓고 말하냐?
They're really stuck in the ground.
이제 따로 나가야 되나? 여기는 들어가는 게 아닌가? 아까 모종사
Site markers, hefty crates, theodolite in a can. I don't need this stuff today. The smell of recently dug up earth gets me emotional. I'd better look away. I don't want to cry. Broken, again. Probably Total in one of his moods. Broken, again. Probably Total in one of his moods. It's password protected. Perhaps I can guess it. Let's try 00000000.
번호가 너무 많잖아.
Wrong. What are the chances?
번호가 너무 많은데.
It's empty. I'm an experienced archaeologist. I'm not going to remove a relic just like that. I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation.
어디 갈 데가 있어? 물어봐야 되나?
Carlotta,
혹시 공구 상자의 비밀번호
you wouldn't know the
몰라?
password for the toolbox?
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
You wouldn't know the password for the toolbox?
I knew yesterday's password, but the twins change it every day.
쌍둥이가 하루 종일 바꾼다고? 여기 쌍둥이? 쌍둥이? 내 모종삽 못 봤어?
You haven't seen my trowel.
Maybe you left it in your sleeping bag again.
I do not take the trowel to bed with me.
Good, you've learned your lesson.
뭐야?
See you later.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Is everything okay?
Wait a minute, Henry. I have to read the locator. 4526765.
4526765. Logged.
If you need anything, let me know.
공구 상자가 어쩌다가 잠긴
How
거지?
come the toolbox is locked?
We always lock up the kit when we're in the field. Standard practice.
I need some tools. Do you know the code?
Kind of. It's a lot of numbers to remember every day, so Micro and I remember half each. I know the first 4 numbers, and Micro knows the rest. You want me to write them down for you?
Don't bother. I have a photographic memory. I don't need to write them down.
It's up to you. The password is 5657.
5657
5657. Logged.
No, Carlotta. That wasn't a reading.
5657
Oh, but it's already been logged.
Let me see that.
I'd better leave them alone.
5657
I still need half a password.
반쪽짜리였지?
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there.
이 사람 아니야?
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there. Cobra,
공구 상자의 비밀번호 알아?
do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
가만히 있는데. 내 모종삽을 가져간 건 아니겠지?
You wouldn't happen to have taken my trowel.
I don't care about your trowel.
But have you seen it?
No.
I'll leave you alone.
Finally.
바쁜 척하네. 바쁘지도 않던데.
Let's see. Interesting. Very interesting. According to these readings, the door is no more than 500 years old. That's way more modern than our other finds. It can only mean one thing. The ancient door is covered in some kind of clay sediment, and the inscriptions, they must be more recent than the door. Someone carved them onto the clay. The real door must be sealed under the surface.
그러니까 이제 봤는데 얘 옷 왜 이러냐? 울퉁불퉁해.
According to the geolog, the real door must be sealed.
아니 교수님한테 물어봐야지.
Total, I've dated the door and it's less than 500 years old.
Sorry?
I think the real door is buried under a layer of clay.
But what about the inscriptions?
The inscriptions must be recent too, maybe even less than 100 years old.
Supreme squid, are you sure?
I used my geological chronometer. Didn't you think of that?
I was getting round to it, but they seemed so ancient. Perhaps I should have been more skeptical.
100년도 좀 오래된 거 아닌가?
How do you explain the inscriptions then?
I think they might not be inscriptions. I think they're gratings.
Well, this could be good news. Do you think you can clear a way through the door?
I'll try.
이 문 뒤에 뭐가 있을 거라 생각하세요?
What are you expecting to find behind this door?
I think we're looking at pre-cataclysmic remains here, Henry.
Pre-cataclysmic? That seems optimistic.
We need a little optimism in this job.
어떻게 하면 이 문을 열 수 있을까요?
Any idea how we can get through the door?
Now that we know the inscriptions are not of value, we need some kind of solvent to soften the clay and a tool to work it loose.
A tool like my trowel?
I was thinking of something more modern, like a thermal pick or a nano detonator.
나도 복발 좀.
But yes, if it makes you happy, I suppose your crummy old trowel would do.
그 비문 말인데.
About the inscriptions.
Yes, they're not really ancient, I know.
I was just going to say,
Spit it out.
it's just that you seem so absorbed in deciphering them.
Nonsense. Anyway, there's no reason to go blabbing to the others about this. Let's keep it between us, shall we?
비밀로 하자잉 하는 거. 금고 상자의 비밀번호 아세요?
Do you know the password for the toolbox?
Carpet. Yes, it was carpet. No, wait, that's the password for my safe.
뭐야? 어? 이득일지도? 금고 교수님의 금고 비밀번호 알아냈다. 내 모종샵이 없어진 것
I'm
같아.
worried. I think I've lost my trowel.
Your trowel? I saw it inside the binocular case, near the rubble.
Are you sure?
Well, at first I thought it was my trowel, but then I remembered I don't use a trowel because it's the 50th century. So it must have been
50세기야?
yours.
와우.
When did you see the trowel in the binocular case?
I'd just finished my morning checklist, so it couldn't have been later than 10. But when I went back at 11 o'clock, the binocular case had disappeared. I remember because I saw Cobra chewing gum.
That's weird. Cobra never chews gum before her 11:15 workout.
Precisely. That's why I checked the time. By 11 o'clock, the binoculars were already gone.
Somebody must have moved them. I'll look in the rubble. There must be some trace.
걱정 마세요. 구문을 열 방법을 찾아볼게요.
Don't worry. I'll find a way to open that door. Footprints. Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks.
코브라한테 물어보면 되나?
Cobra. Do you know the password for the toolbox?
No. Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
아까랑 똑같은
I'll
말이네.
leave you alone.
Finally.
Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks.
잊어봐야 되는 거 아니야?
Interesting. I can make out indentations from the binocular case and heel marks. Carlotta,
오늘 아침 10시부터 11시 사이에 어디에 있었어?
where were you between 10 and 11 this morning?
Sorry?
Total witnessed the binocular case over by the rubble around 10, but an hour later it was gone.
Binocular case.
I think my trowel was in the binocular case, and I noticed heel marks around there. From your
이
heels,
남자는
Carlotta.
얼굴에다
Henry,
선크림을
are you
바르는 건가?
accusing me of something?
I'm just asking questions, Mom.
Fine. Let me think. Yes, I saw the case. It was lying in the rubble and I thought it might get lost. So I gave the case to Micro.
What time was that?
Around 11, I think. No, I'm sure. Because Micro was downloading data from the base computer and he got an electric shock. The computer clock stopped at exactly 10:55, the time I gave him the case. So Micro must have your trowel. But if it's in the binocular case, he wouldn't know that.
I'll talk to him. Don't leave town, okay?
도시를 떠나지만 뭐야.
See you later.
I'll be here if you need.
Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. I have to help Max until he gets to the bottom of the hole.
But you can't see anything down there.
너랑 말을 해야 된다고.
It reminds me of the holes I always knew I wanted to be in.
오빠한테 말해야 되나?
4, 5.
4, 5. Logged.
See you later.
버섯이. 이건 딸 수 있겠다.
20 months old. Ready for the picking. This mushroom looks a little bigger than the rest. I'm going to take it.
먹을 수도 있겠는데?
Watch out for falling mushrooms, Max. Damn, I've hit him on the head.
뭐야?
Max is working.
왜 못을 터트렸는데 어떻게
I
빛나지?
can't date the empty space.
이게 답인가?
You can see the bottom of the hole now.
Yes, Max made it down in one piece. Phew.
이제
Shouldn't you have
대화하자.
some kind of radio contact with Max?
We do, but I left the receiver in my other suit.
회신기를 왜 두고 오냐고. 마이크로 공구 상자의 비밀번호를 알고 싶어.
Micro, I need the password for the toolbox.
Well, don't tell Luke, but I didn't memorize it. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Luke takes password security real seriously. Let me see. 7823, but that's just the last 4 numbers. Luke will remember the rest. I better get back to watching Max. No, Max, put the copper light down.
Now I have the full
화석
password.
뭐야? 오늘 아침 11시부터 12시 사이엔 어디 있었어?
Where were you between 11 and 12 this morning? I have witnesses that saw you handling the binocular case at 11. My trowel was in that case.
Damn it, Henry. Some mysteries are best left buried.
고발해.
J'accuse, Micro. Carlotta told me everything. You can't hide it any longer. Come clean.
All right. But don't judge me. Promise you won't tell anyone.
My lips are sealed. I just want my trowel.
Okay then. When Carlotta gave me the binocular case, I saw something shiny inside. I swear I didn't know it was your trowel, but I realized the binoculars weren't in there. Luke is so damn strict about us losing things. I knew he'd be mad about it. There was nothing I could do except get rid of the case.
Are you telling me you destroyed my trowel?
I hid the case in the rocks near the cave entrance.
Thanks, Micro. I promise I won't tell Luke anything.
You're a good friend.
아이들 사이. 오케이.
I'll leave you alone.
일단 공구 상자.
Let's see. Done.
아 뭐야
Most
나
of the
외울
tools
필요
must be in use.
없었네.
There must be something useful in amongst these supplies.
알아서 해주는 거였어?
Aqua dentata. Water
괜히
with bite.
외웠구만. 오유고치를 계속 얘기했었는데.
I don't need to go back to the camp. They need me at the excavation.
아 여기 근처인가?
Micro said he hid the binocular case among the rocks near the entrance. I'm getting close. I better look around.
찾았어?
No sign of the case or of my trowel. Wait a second. There's a puddle of water here and over there. That's chewing gum. What did Total say about chewing gum?
껌이 왜 있어?
No sign of... Wait a second. Someone spilled water over here. Chewing gum. What did Total say about gum?
껌에 대해 뭐라고 했냐고?
No sign of the... Wait a second.
아니야 그만 볼래. 미안.
Chewing gum. What did Total say?
Careful, Henry. Aqua dentata is caustic.
Let's see. It's working. The clay has softened, but I still can't remove it with my hands. I need a precision tool to remove it. I need my trowel.
그러니까 모종사 보여야 되긴 해야 하는데
Cobra.
이런 코브라 그러고 도망칠 수 있을 줄 알았어?
Well, Cobra. Thought you gotten away with it?
이게 무슨
Are you
소리야?
playing detective again? Didn't you end up getting a dead leg last time?
Yes,
그래, 얘
you may
맞다.
have given me
코브라가
a dead
뻥
leg,
씹었지.
but this time I'm ready for you.
Go on then.
Where were you just after 11 this morning?
I was doing my daily workout. Unlike you, I like to keep in shape.
I have to get her to confess.
목격담을 토대로 협박한다. 조사하며 얻은 증언을 토대로 법박한다. 반대 심리를 사용한다.
You're
목격담.
lying, Cobra. Total says he saw you chewing gum at 11 o'clock. You couldn't have finished in time for your exercises. I know you'd never chew and work out.
Weak, Dijon. The only gum in the ration kit is Quick Chew brand. After 30 seconds, it loses all its flavor.
안 됐네. 반대 심리를 사용한다.
Morning workout, eh? Sounds like thirsty work.
Keeping hydrated isn't a crime.
Of course not. However, there was no water on site, right? So you had to go back to base camp. And when you approached the cave entrance, you found the binocular case.
So what if I did?
I'm looking for it
Why didn't you just say so?
because I thought you would lie about it. You usually do.
I do love to lie, true.
I don't need you to tell me where it is. I can tell just by looking at your face.
또 얼굴을 가리고
What?
You're a good liar, but a bad poker player.
And what's that got to do with
모자이크가
anything?
아니고 머리였구나, 앞머리.
You get nervous easily.
Enough mind games, Dijon.
뭘 뿌리셨는데?
I've got it!
What?
Your hands, they're covered in fluorescent dust. I didn't see it until you got nervous and started moving.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't need to say anything, Cobra. This morning, you hid my trowel in the binocular case and buried it in the rubble, hoping it would be lost, no doubt. And it would have been if Carlotta hadn't stumbled upon it. Later, when you saw the case near the entrance, you knew your plan had failed. You decided to hide it again, this time among the mushrooms. That's why your hands are completely covered in luminous mushroom spores. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. All this effort, just to annoy me.
나한테 별건 아닌구만.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, it took hardly any effort.
Cobra.
그래서 내가 쌍안경을 가져간 건 인정하는 거지?
So, you confess that you took the binoculars.
Sure, and I also confess that I don't remember where I left them.
I don't need you to tell me where they are. I can tell just by looking at your face.
Go away and don't play your mind games with me.
나는 그거 찾으려고 놓은 거지, 바보야.
I don't want to stain it with mushroom.
나는 그게 필요하니까.
So,
Sure, and I also confess that I don't remember where
I don't need you to tell me where they are. I can tell just by looking at your face.
Go away and don't play your mind games with me.
버섯들 사이에 있나?
I thought I... No, it's just a fragment of broken metal. No sign of the trowel.
그럼 여기 버섯? 찾았네.
Another case solved by Detective Dijon.
됐다. 찾았다. 여기다 문
This should
지르나?
work. The clay comes off easily. Let's see what's underneath. Incredible. It has a
문이다.
handle.
Open it, Henry. Open it.
이게
We can
열려지나?
see what's behind this door at last.
그냥
The door's
열려지네.
open, Total. It's very dark. We need lanterns.
We can't waste any more time. Come on, kids. Let's go, Henry. You first.
나 먼저 가라고?
By the supreme squid. This is brilliant.
대화 오징어가
is it?
없어서 이건
It's an
뭐야?
ancient mural, Carlotta.
아까부터.
This is the real deal.
It's incredible.
이거
Perfectly
자유의
preserved.
여신상 아닌가?
This discovery will change history.
I'm going to
유용인가?
date it.
H7?
3,000 years old.
It's pre-cataclysmic?
Of course it's pre-cataclysmic. Don't you see?
See what? It just says Trop,
Mutropolis.
Exactly.
the place you were telling me about.
Total's lost city.
Are you sure about this, Professor? We've been wrong before.
It's more than a hunch this time, Cobra.
나 순간
So this is
손
Mutropolis.
고양이
Seems
손인
kind
줄
of small
알아.
and dingy.
This isn't the city, Carlotta. It's just a clue showing the way.
Exactly.
So are you gonna go look for it? Can I come too?
Carlotta, Mutropolis probably doesn't exist outside of Total's imagination.
It's Atlantis. It's El Dorado, a city concealing treasures more than 200 million years old.
200 million?
Relics from a time when the world was populated by monsters. They were called Dinotaurs.
I thought they were just bedtime stories.
The legends say their bones lie in Mutropolis, and that's all they are. Legends.
Oh.
It is hard to believe a place like Mutropolis really existed.
뮤트로폴리스.
Enough skepticism already. Archaeology is about curiosity.
It would be a sight to see.
I thought... Cobra, what are you doing?
Me? Nothing.
Let me go.
Total, what's going on? Are you okay?
Who turned out the lights?
Oh.
What?
납치해가지고.
Careful.
They're over here.
Quick, they're getting away. After them.
Where's Henry?
He must be chasing them.
Carlotta, watch out! Stay close to me. Carlotta?
Damn it, run!
이 무슨 일이람? 여기 하수구 느낌인데?
But no. Where did...
터졌어.
I thought I saw
이거 피 아닌가 바닥에?
a giant dog? Hello? Must have just been a weird-looking stalactite. I need to calm down. Breathe, Henry. Breathe. It's Micro's flashlight. I have to find the others.
엄청 크네. 피.
I think it's my blood.
아 그래.
Judging by the state of the soil, whoever went down this rope must have weighed a ton.
무게가 엄청 나간데.
I don't have the strength to climb up. The mural has been extracted. This damage is only minutes old. The geological chronometer confirms it. I don't need to date it.
그냥
There's no time for that.
알았어. 궁금해서 그 해본 거지. 뭐야?
I think the orange one saw us.
It does not matter. We have the old
설마 왼쪽에 있는 사람 배트맨
You are
아니야?
despicable.
그러니까 형체가 좀 비슷할까나?
6,000 years. 6,000 years you were in charge. Now it is my turn, sister.
You murdered Osiris.
The pleasure was all mine.
Then you must go on alone. I will not
오른쪽은
support
뭔가
you.
머리 위에
Good
의자가
news
있어.
at last.
Are you alright, Carlotta?
I think so. What about you, Cobra?
They
교수님만
jumped me
살아도
from behind. Cowards.
They've taken Total.
뭐야 저거?
Oh, Max.
여기
I'm
맥스였어?
so glad you're safe.
사람인 줄 알았는데.
I saw Total being
맥스가
bundled onto a
로봇이었구나.
spaceship.
Link and PJ got it just like we did. A surprise attack on base camp.
Cobra, notify headquarters. We have to call the security cops.
머리에서 아직도 피난다.